Okay, hello, this is Rani Ahmed with you. This is take 3 and how to render Arabic characters in TCL and TK widgets especially. Now, the previous take was take 2, okay, was for what do you call it? For things coming, for the Arabic coming from within the code. Okay, if you have a complete Arabic sentence and you want to fix it, okay, to make it readable. You don't want to have it separated, okay. So what we want to do is to fix that and make the input now from text widgets work. So what I have done is I played with the events that deal with the text widget. Okay, so the final outcome should come like this. Okay, like this, the first line. Okay, it should come like the first line, but this is done by me. Like, let me explain it's better. So let's start. If I say like Rani went to school, okay, so it would be in Arabic Rani went to school. Okay, Rani went to school. Okay, I can type here a mixed in English and Arabic. Okay, so Rani went to school. It will be as such. Rani, what is it? Let's see. Rani went to school. Okay, so it will be like this in Arabic. So it will be Rani. Okay, ذهب إلى المدرسة. Okay, now it's exactly like a respective, okay, or facing, like school is madrasa, to ila, went, ذهب, Rani, my name Rani, so it's like this. But in Arabic it should be the other way around, so it should be like this. بالعربية in Arabic. Okay, and I played like you changed the word or fix the word after you press enter or press space. Okay, and any multiple enters or spaces won't change anything. Okay, you will see later that how did I overcome this multiple spaces and multiple enters. Okay, and I should have also added the tab character. Okay, but I haven't, although it doesn't need it, because to me it's just additional character. Okay, all I need just a space and space and enter there, enough just to say I have a new word. So so it's in Arabic, in correct Arabic it should be المدرسة. okay, إلى then ذهب Rani. Okay, so this is how it should be. I can just put full stop. Okay, I know that you will endure an additional space, but it's not a big deal, it's just one space. Okay, if you want to have multiple spaces and start with something like here, okay, you can still do that, it doesn't matter, but I'll take the last word and it will fix it. Anyway, let's go back to our thing. So the correct way, okay, is this one. Okay, this is correct. Okay, and when it finds an English or an ASCII, totally an ASCII character, like completely like a word that's completely made of ASCII characters, it will not touch it. Okay, it will skip it. So the algorithm is written in my code. You can read it later. I just wanted to show you where did I reach, and never mind, I can even read with you the code. Okay, and as I promised you about the how did I skip or like overcome the problem of multiple spaces, because my trigger to fix the last word, because every time you take the last word you don't care about the previous words. Why should you? You should have already done them and fixed them. So so yeah, the what do you call it, so what I want is just the last word to deal with, and when I press a space or press enter, it should go to the to fix the last word. But the last word that I get usually is a reversed word. Okay, and the next time it will also reverse it. Okay, on the second time it will also reverse it. So I don't want the word to be reversed again. So that's why I made the spaces. Okay, so I made the spaces like I count them. So if there are spaces and enters are like more than one, okay, so I don't have to reverse the word. So let's go and see. So I'll keep this on top for a while, and we'll see our tests about skipping, because this is the hardest point I reached. Okay, at last, I mean the final thing. It took me like half an hour just to figure out what to do about it. Although it's like it looks silly, but no, when you have so many things upon your head, you can't think so much clearly. So this is the algorithm. Algorithm starts with this variable, which should be always there. You should not delete it when you use the code. Okay, because I know you will eventually use this code and my code to do Arabic and English at the same time. So to do RTL, left to right, and this is the event counter variable, and it should be outside the procedure, because all I want is just to keep track of the count, okay, of the count of the spaces and the enter keys, because if I put it inside the proc, okay, the trigger will reset it again to something else. Okay, because when I press the key, it will fire the event. Okay, but this after it finishes the event, that variable is gone. So that's why I put it as a global variable, so it keeps track of the variable. Okay, now so this is the text binding for RTL, and I used here it's not this widget. If you didn't know, this is just a text widget, it's not an entry. Okay, so all the solutions based on using a text widget. So yep, so the algorithm starts with like the percent key, just for your reference, okay, without looking back to going back to the manual. The percent k is just for printing the key code, okay, of every key on the, or every button on your keyboard. Every button on the keyboard has a number. Okay, the computer doesn't know, and you already know that the computer doesn't know anything but numbers. Okay, it's a like what they call it, it's a mill for numbers. Okay, so so I want that just to know what's the number of the space bar and the enter key, okay, on your keyboard, on the keyboard. Now we printed for correct matching and selection of the keys being pressed. Okay, just to select the keys, the correct ones. Now if the %k or the key that's being pressed is neither the spacebar code or the enter code, don't do anything. Okay, now we only want to process the very last word, so let's go down more, okay, and we'll do the details later. So yeah, this is hiding. So the enter, I know you can read, but just it's good for us to understand what's going on. And the enter or the space bar are the triggers and the signals, just to say that we have a new word coming, okay, and getting in the entry. Now therefore extract the last word. The last word must be checked to see whether it's completely an ASCII Latin string. Okay, it can be Greek, it can be any Latin, or even Russian, because Russian and Greek are inside the ASCII. They're lucky, you know. And if it is then if it is, then don't touch such a Latin word. Okay, and skip the so always keep the Latin words as they are, don't mess with them. Okay, else, okay, process the word as an Arabic word using the procedure render Arabic that we saw in the previous take 2. And you open this a wiki page on the wiki of TCL to find it, and you can download it too. So download the script that's here below, and it's like 38244. okay, this is the number of the page, and Arabic character renderer for readability in TCL TK. and I'm here saying that this is a working solution. هذا حل فعلا يعمل وهو سهل الاستعمال. This is a working solution and it's easy to use. This is what I'm saying here. Okay, and just for you, مرحبا بكم means hello with you, hello, you know. Anyway, so so here I start, I just put the K just to know what's the K, okay, what's the key code. And every time anything is pressed, it will print the current key code that's being pressed, and not, of course, not on the widget but on the shell. Okay, and I call the event counter variable, okay, which is a global variable. And next, of course, I check whether it is not like not an enter key or not an space key, not a space key. Okay, so if it's not a space key or not an enter key, don't do anything. Okay, but what you should do is just set this event counter to be always 0, because if in the other way around, if it's a space or enter, just increment it. Okay, because later if it is more than 1, okay, if it's greater than 1, okay, or if it is exactly 1, okay, just do processing. Okay, if it's more than 1, okay, if you press more spaces, the incrementing will go on the event counter. Okay, so in this way, like I'm stopping the space from doing any more triggers. I just wanted to trigger, okay, the reversal of the word and the rendering of the word once it is just one space, okay, no more, okay, or one enter. Otherwise, just keep it as is. Okay, don't touch the last word, because I will have eventually a reversal, because I want to send it back to send that word to the rendering process, which will at the end have some reversal in the end. Okay, so reverse the reversal every time. So I will show you. Look, see, I will stop this, and I'll stop this. Okay, and and I'll say like this. I'll remove it. Okay, so this is another run. I hope it works the way I wanted. So see here, it's printing here in this terminal. It's printing for me the outcome of the K. So if I say like, now it's in English, now this is for Palestine, now it means in Arabic. So now it's not doing anything, sorry. Oh, 0. Oh shit. Not this one, sorry. I wanted to do the event counter. Okay, so let's say not 1, and back to our thingy here. Now let's write in Arabic. Now this is 1, okay? If I press another time space, you'll get it like this. Another time space, you get it like this. Every time it will reverse it. Another word, of course, it will reverse it. Next time you press another dot, see, this is not working. So that's why I removed the. Let's go back as it was. So that's why I must count it. So when I take the text, I don't want to do any more reversal. Okay, just once per word. So next is okay. Now I get the whole I get the whole text of the widget, okay, from the very start till the end, the very end, and then just for speed, okay, trim the text. Don't want anything. If it's empty, you know, I check if it's empty by trimming the text. If it leaves me with nothing, okay, with an empty text, just return, get out. Okay. Now, first time I press space, okay, it will go again over the method here, or the procedure here, or the command here. So I press space. Now it's not a key. I mean, because it's not a normal character. It's just a space or an enter. Okay. So it will increment the counter. Okay. Now I started with 0 here, so that's why now it's 1. So now it's 1. Okay, I can go on and set the list of words by trimming the whole text, because I don't want all the additional spaces. Just trim it. Okay, so I can exactly find the last word, because after using split, it will look like an array, so or a list in the terms of TCL. So this list, using the index and using the final index of the list of words, to give you the last word. And of course I'm printing the whole list of words, and I'm printing here the last word. Okay, now this will tell me if the last word is completely an ASCII, and just quit the function. Okay, again here I used my own render Arabic to find the last word after rendering, because or to give me the last word after rendering. Okay, now of course, because it's not an ASCII, okay, as it's the opposite of this line, okay, this statement here. So place every occurrence of the original text. Okay, so here because the final word, okay, I have the previous word, the original word, the original last word, okay, as I say here, I replace it and replace it with every like just replace it with the last string, okay, here, without thinking where is the last string, where's the last word, without thinking about the index positions. It will string map will find it for you automatically, and here, because the map needs a list of mappings, anyway, this is just in the manual, so I had to use split here for easiness. And of course set the whole text back again with the new rendered word. Okay, so I found the last word, which is scrambled, okay, or yep, which is scrambled, and then replace it with the new rendered word, okay, and then re-put the whole text again and assign it back again to the text, okay, without thinking where's the position of the last word in the text, because you might have additional spaces, okay, much like this, okay, like I have here, and I have so many spaces. See, I can still do it. Okay, now the way to run this, it has to be this way. You have to keep this as is, okay, but here you change the name of your widget that will be affected with this one, okay. So if you have, I know you would be having so many text areas or text widgets, so you will have to do the best way, because I tested it with the super class one. It did not work with me to type. So this is not really final. I'm still working on it, but until now you have to do a for loop on the list of all widgets that you have in your code, just to make sure that they are taking this kind of text rendering. Okay, so I hope you liked it, and please give me your comments. Okay, thank you.